Popper's three worlds. Given, as we've seen, that the newer functionalism retained many of the failings of behaviorism, the great modern philosopher Karl Popper suggested reviving interactionism as a solution to the mind-body problem. Popper's version of interactionism differed in several important ways from Descartes. Firstly, rather than Descartes' two worlds, Popper proposes three. In addition to the Cartesian dichotomy between the physical and mental worlds, Popper introduced a third domain comprising the cultural products of the human mind. Additionally, in place of Descartes' dogmatic certainty, Popper proposes his system as a heuristic aid to understanding, which he insists is one of the main objectives of science. Though he modestly adds that complete understanding, just like complete knowledge, is unlikely ever to be achieved. Popper's World 1 comprises the material universe as revealed to us by modern physics. Popper points out that whether or not biology is reducible to physics, it appears that physical and chemical laws are binding for living things. Living things are, therefore, material bodies. They are processes, and like some other material bodies, clouds, for example, they are open systems of molecules, systems that exchange some of their constituent parts with their environment. They belong to the universe of physical entities or states of physical things." End quote. He also draws our attention to entities which are generally accepted as part of the physical world, but which conceptually are not material, such as processes, forces, fields of forces. Popper comments that they interact among one another and therefore with material bodies. Thus, we conjecture them to be real, even though their reality remains conjectural. Popper's World 2 consists of mental states. He claims that these states are real since they interact with our bodies. In support of this, Popper argues that the epiphenomenalist view is unsatisfactory. It admits the existence of a world 2, but denies it any biological function. It therefore cannot explain, in Darwinian terms, the evolution of world 2, and it is forced to deny what is plainly a most important fact: the tremendous impact of this evolution upon World 1. End quote. In this context, Popper emphasizes the active hypothesis testing nature of sensation and perception. Quote, "The neurophysiology of the eye and that of the brain suggests that the process involved in physical vision is not a passive one, but consists in an active interpretation of coded inputs. It is in many ways like problem solving by way of hypotheses. Our sense organs themselves may be likened to hypotheses or theories. Theories about the structure of our environment and about the kind of information most needed and most useful to us. End quote. Popper therefore regards the view that our perceptions are given to us as a mistake. They are made by us. They are the result of active work. End quote. Consequently, Popper claims that our visual perception is more like a process of painting a picture selectively than one of taking random photographs. End quote.